Hello there, this is Miss Sandra Duroy, aka Miss Sepsis, so educate yourself what it means to be Miss Sepsis years 2020, 2021 and a half. I have a quick announcement, and that is all animals have been in line with law. All animals, I repeat, have been. And that includes the dairy, cows, and the meat, and the bulls, bowls, delicate bowls, recipes. All of them have been. And that's it. That's the announcement. And they're saying a lot of things that are coming up. But what I am saying is that on the 14th of October, where a full solar eclipse is going to be happening, and Pluto is going to be in the 10th house that I keep ranting on about. So if you want to know more, watch my Black Rock Cube video and you will understand my work. And there is a big sort of ritual ceremony coming up again. Not saying that that's the end all be all, but we need to prepare ourselves during these dates and try our very best to counterfeit and maybe put down the animal adrenochrome for 5 fucking minutes, okay? If you want to live and if you want to have a planet next 2 years. So what are you going to do with this knowledge that all the animals have been? Well, the problem is that when they crank up the 5G, then it's going to be that the neighbor or your family member or some stranger from Slava U is going to want to have a little taste, a little bite, a little snack of you, your granny, your nan, and that's it. So that's something to watch out, because they're all full of animal adrenochromes and animals. So something to watch out for when they crank up the 5G. Watch out for it and keep an eye out. Watch my video. Ukraine hasn't joined NATO for only one reason. That is the message. So yeah. Anyways, have a nice weekend. I wanted to say that all the animals have been, and that is it. So bon appetit. Here's a very funny clip that I laughed at for a long time, where we had the 5-foot beautiful Z shaking his ass. There's endless videos like that. And that's the world that we're living in. It is a world like a big horror movie that has been produced by all the horror movies that you have ever seen in your lifetime, all put together into one fucking movie. Sound of Freedom, zombie apocalypses, weather catastrophes, and all kinds of stuff. So that is the world that we're living in. One big horror movie of all the horror movies ever produced, put together into one fucking movie. And even that's not enough. And you're going to see this comedian shake his ass, exactly like Boris Johnson, who was an actor and a comedian for the BBC, and Ronald Reagan was a cowboy with a monkey. And that's the Black Rock Cube, Kaaba, Mecca, Vatican world that we're living in. So have a nice weekend and enjoy your animal.
And hoodie. Zelensky is always wearing t-shirts and hoodies and this green, this forest green look, so that he looks like he's a military general. I mean, he always wears the combat boots. He's an actor. And I don't mean that in a sense of he's just a political puppet. No. He is quite literally an actor. He was a gay kink performance actor before he got elected. So this is the guy who we have no alternative but to fund his war. This is the guy who runs around now pretending like he's a combat veteran. This is the guy who they dress up in military garb so that you think this is a serious war. And this is the guy who's being used to blackmail Joe Biden into sending hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine.